Stop. Hey y'all, how are you guys? Hope you are all doing well. Hope this message finds you well. So we have a sun in Virgo and a moon in Virgo, right? Virgo with this new moon or black moon, dark moon, whatever you want to call it. It's really a time for reflection, right? And we know that because we are already coming out of a Mercury retrograde. We have Saturn in retrograde, Neptune in retrograde, and Pluto in retrograde. Okay. And, the Hermit card in Tarot is, Virgo in energy. So we have to do the self-reflect. We have to do the shadow work. We have to do all the things, all the hard work, right? Because I believe that when these planets go direct, it's going to catapult us in a different energy. It's going to shift us as a collective. Okay, and if you're doing the work, then you're getting ahead, right? So Mercury is still in Leo. Venus is in Cancer. Then we have Libra and Mars. Mars in Libra, Jupiter in Cancer, Saturn retrograde in Aries, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune retrograde in Aries, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, Lilith in Scorpio, and Chiron is in Aries. So we're going to see, okay, we're going to pull some cards. We're going to see what's going on in the energies. And really my intention is to see where the collective needs to heal, bring some awareness to make this transition, this process easier. So I guess you can say this is the new moon in Virgo reading. All right. New moon in Virgo reading. It's gonna see what needs to come out. Take what fits and leave the rest. If it's not for you, you'll know. If it is for you, you will have confirmation. So, first house. So this is something to do with how you're being seen. All right. How you present yourself in the world. With Virgo, Sun and Moon being in Virgo, this is also the best time to create new routines that's going to better you going forward, help you get to the best version of yourself. Third house, okay, Mercury, messages, Venus, love. There could be something about either communicating to God, the divine, the universe, what it is that you want in love, or there's some type of understanding that you're needing to have when it comes to the things that you appreciate, the things that you put value on. Can I have one more? This is a general reading, babe, okay? So you can stick around and see if your energy shows up. Okay, we have Libra, I balance. So there's a reason why I felt like I needed to get the planetary alignments today. I don't normally do that. I just go in. But there's something that needs to be balanced here. Maybe how you perceive the world, because third house is Mercury energy, which is ruled by Virgo and Gemini. Venusian energy is Taurus and Libra, and we have Libra here, which also talks about partnerships, okay? The relationship with yourself as well. There could be something, some karma playing out, or lessons being learned, or something that needs to be worked through mentally when it comes to family here. Or just a support system. Yeah. Someone may not be on track right now when it comes to like your best path moving forward. I mean, I feel like all roads lead home anyway, but there could be some, or there have been some stumbles, okay? Check to see what's going on in your 6th house, because that's going to tell you exactly what you need to focus on for your individual self. Again, 6th house is Virgo energy. Your routines, your health, taking care of your body. The time that you put in on a daily towards your goals here. And then we have the 2nd house, which makes sense. Because if you're working towards these goals, okay, it's going to reflect in your 2nd house. Okay, 2nd house is Taurus energy. But so that's going to talk about what you own, not just in the physical, but in spiritual. Especially if you have retrograde in your natal chart. And often than not, if you have a retrograde in your natal chart in your 2nd house, it'll manifest outside of you once you put in the work for your internal. So 27, 4, and 19, that's 9, 4, and 1. And then we have a 9 at the bottom of the deck. So there's something, maybe a cycle coming to a close. When it comes to, interesting, so there could be like something that you're learning about relationships in general, and how your internal is reflective of the relationships that you have. Okay, 3rd house. Let me get one on 3rd house. Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Move forward, defend self. So you could be a Taurus. You may have Taurus in your chart or in your 3rd house, or there's some kind of communication that you're having that could be inspiring trust. Okay, and again, if you're speaking out to the universe, God, you know, your ancestors, whoever, all right? If you're speaking to the spiritual world, you're needing to trust the process and wait. Be patient, okay? there's definitely a lot of communication here because we have more air energy. This says open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. So it may be difficult to pick up on something or understand something, or maybe someone is having difficulties understanding you, okay? Or you're receiving messages from the universe, okay, to hey, change your mindset, okay? To change how maybe you've learned to do things or go about certain things, okay? Because this talks about how you learned to perceive the world, right? Maybe you're needing to be open-minded about a situation when it comes to this 6th house routine situation or whatever. Maybe something just needs to constantly happen and like to be in flow of something. But there is a struggle, and this struggle could be internal, referring to how you perceive things, how you expect things to come in, or this struggle could be with action. Even though there's a lot of air and earth energy, okay? There could be something coming together, okay? Because we have conjunction, a union. That's going to satisfy some emotional need. Ooh. Okay. Tell me about, can I have one on Venus, please? I'm intrigued too. Venus. We have Leo. Okay. Mercury. Leo. Mercury's in Leo right now. Yup. So someone is needing to be able to have some type of confidence or structure or some type of discipline, okay? Or get creative in the love department. I don't know, baby. What is this? You know what's interesting? Somebody could be a Leo Virgo cusper, okay? Or a Virgo Libra cusper. And we have earth energy here. I wish I could say interesting in another language because I would say it now. This is cool. That, you know what, that kind of, there's something about that energy that makes you feel good. But anyway, maybe confidence is bringing some type of love in. Maybe having the confidence to go forward and do something maybe that you've never done before. Again, with this earth energy, something requires patience. Something requires persistence. Okay, and what's interesting about that is Leo energy. Aries starts the fire, Leo sustains the fire, and Sagittarius decides whether or not it's going to be put out, or it's going to keep it, or if it's going to go left or right. Is it going to go ablaze? Are we going to set this shit on fire? Or completely? We're going to burn it down? Or are we going to put it out? So there's a need to understand that Leo sustains the energy. It sustains fire. So something needs to be sustained, or it is. Or you need to be persistent to sustain it. Tell me about Libra. Okay. Fixed. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. And that's Taurus. Who that? Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and that's Leo. All the fixed signs. So something here, someone may have a fixed sign in their 7th house. What's at the bottom? 4th house. Cultural, family, roots, home, peace, and comfort. And at the top is Gemini. Let me get one more. So something is fixed, or it will be once some balance comes in. Something is about, maybe someone is needing loyalty. Someone is needing to be, maybe someone is needing to show that there is persistence, that they can constantly do something on a routine every day for something to come in, or that's what someone needs to put in place for some type of balance, to have balance in life or in a relationship or in business, or however this is coming through, and especially spirituality, whatever your spiritual practices are, it requires you to put time into it every day. 10th house. Okay, structure. What did I say? Structure, discipline. And then we have life mission, accomplishments, and career. So it is what it is. And they're saying what they are saying. So when it comes to the 10th house, the 10th house is about your status in society. It talks about your role, really, and this is referring to something balancing out. Okay, someone is needing to keep at something, keep working on whatever it is that you're working on. If this is a new something that you've just birthed, is going to bring some security, financial security, physical security. There's definitely Aquarius energy here and Mercury energy here. So this is something is definitely about networking here. Like-minded people, gathering people. This could even be like finding soul tribe. Someone is needing to look at how they approach things in life. See where Aries is at in your chart and how you can relate there. Even check out the shadow aspects of the sign in that place in your natal chart, if that makes sense. Because that's going to tell you a whole lot about yourself. I bought a book from Barnes and Nobles, and when I read just my sun and moon, I was like, oh, you have the audacity. Like, how dare you read me like this? But it was so spot on. Okay, something may have a lot to do with things that you learned as a child. Okay, you may work with children. Yeah. Interesting. So there's a connection here between someone's lower self, and take that however it resonates, like however you understand that, and higher self, lower mind and higher mind. there's an understanding. Someone's connecting the dots. So it's like a full circle moment for someone. Okay. Someone may be in communications when it comes to faith, like belief systems here. Someone may speak in front of a lot of people. All right. Where's the deck? Where is it? Not there. I just changed everything around up here. Cleaned it off. Okay. All right, let's see where you at in your spiritual journey. What the difficulties may be, what shadow work needs to be done here. Okay, we have a coming apart. This could be talking about past self, your old self, or this could be a relationship dissolving. You take it how it resonates here. It could even be a time period where it's not the same anymore. Earlier I was actually gonna post it, but I didn't post it. But there's gonna be a time in your life, I feel like everybody at some point comes to this, maybe a couple of times in life, where you just don't resonate. You just don't vibe with people, places, and things in your immediate environment like you used to. And what that does is it gives you the time to find yourself, find out why you don't resonate anymore. It's like new hobbies, new interests, and new friends. You never know. But it's also going to give you the ability to see things from a different perspective, and understand the journey, why you're where you are, and gives you the opportunity to figure out where you want to go next and how you're going to get there. Okay. So, yeah, you are getting clarity. You are understanding. It's like you ever watch a movie that you seen when you was a child, and it just you have a completely different understanding of it. Like when you were a child, like you understood it from a no frontal lobe. A no frontal lobe activation or activity. You understood it from more of an entertaining perspective, from that lower mind perspective. But then when it comes back around, going through the things that you've gone through, now you understand like the subliminal things in it. You understand what's not being said, what is being said, how it's being said, the energy it's trying to invoke. It's just different. So, and that's just bringing clarity. That is I like that. Or you could also be looking at something from a different perspective. Okay, wanting clarity, wanting answers, wanting the finite details of a thing. Yikes. One more, please. Can I have one more? I guess they said... I was about to say, they said, you don't run this, we run this. They do. Okay. So what's interesting here is we already have 2 sevens. 43 and 25. Those could be significant ages for somebody. Interesting. But yeah, metamorphosis, and I think we've just been kind of really been talking about that, especially if you look on my the community, and there's a channel message there. But it's a change going on, a deep change. Somebody may be understanding why things had to change, why they needed to change. Somebody may be even looking at how a relationship, because love is out here, right? And Libra, the house of partnerships. Somebody may be even looking at how a specific relationship has changed them fundamentally, is the word that I just heard. And bottom of the deck, we have wide open. So again, speaking to that energy of understanding where you are and where you want to go, and the time and energy that you need to put in to yourself right now to get where you want to go. This is a chakra oracle. And I'm just gonna tap in and see what chakras are needing some love, some light, some purging, some rebalancing here. Also look up sevens. Sevens are significant. Let me see. I got an angel number book. I'll do it for you. Seven brings a plethora of good news. The angels are telling you to trust your intuition, listen to your heart, and know that it is leading you where you need to go. It can be difficult to know whether you are doing the right thing, but thankfully 7 is telling you that you're on the correct path and you can trust yourself to go even further. That's 7. Is 7 in here? No, we got triple digits 7. We got 333. No, 7 is not in here. I don't like when they do that. They leave a whole bunch of stuff out in these books. Get in tune with your spiritual side. Okay? Saying to look closer at different things. Let's see what we have voice, creativity, okay? That's the throat chakra. Imagination, expression, originality, and passion. So this is feeling it and expressing it, sensing it, drawing it, painting it, writing it, speaking it. Interesting. I just seen a face in this. Then we have sacral chakra, okay? And then responsibility. Self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. So with these energies, I feel like someone needs to know that number one, you could take charge. You have the opportunity to take charge in whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest here, because sacral chakra is a very it's a creative energy. Okay, you can create anything, right? But something is, there's a lot of self-discipline energy coming up here. I feel like if I do the tarot, the Hierophant energy is going to come up, and the Knight of Pentacles. Something is needing, someone is needing to spend more time putting into what is being created here, and to take their own future or what they're wanting to manifest into their own hands. The solar plexus says I can. It also is how you, speaks to how you allow yourself to feel joy and to feel free. It's also transmuting anything stuck or dark in the solar plexus. Looks like saying, okay, this happened, all right, but I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna turn it into power. I'm now going to, somebody watched Power Rangers growing up. So you're gonna take that and say, look, I did, that happened, but I'm gonna do better. I know where I stumbled, where I messed up, and I know where I need to do better at. Someone may be having a sacral chakra upgrade or activation here. 35, 8, and 20. So 88 and 288. Somebody could have been born February 1988. You know what's interesting here? I wanted to say that you actually break free, or you break free is not the right word. What's the right word? You unravel trauma in the lower chakras from the heart chakra by releasing resentment, releasing hate, anger, vengeance, all that stuff. And by transmuting it and understanding the different perspective, the higher perspective, unconditional love, unconditionally loving yourself, so that you can embody that energy and not only attract that, but then be the example for other people. Benevolence, it says. Interesting. This is giving me whole other messages here. Someone is receiving downloads on how to do something, how to go about something, what to do. This could be downloads from your higher self, or from, yeah, I got tingly. It's from your higher self. I heard follow your nose wherever it goes. Somebody is definitely a 90s baby, because that's a commercial from, there could be some type of emotional instability, or somebody's needing to stabilize your feelings, your emotions and stuff like that. And you could do that through meditation. When you're feeling what you're feeling, or if you get triggered or whatever the case may be, allow it to flow through you. No, you cannot project your karma on anyone else. So the blockage, okay, could be someone maybe continuously makes head over heart decisions. Okay, maybe someone needs to. What's the blockage? That's too much. Too much. Okay, the blockage, this makes sense. The blockage could be that something is not for somebody. The path that somebody took or is taking is not for them. And it's time to leave something behind. Or maybe it's just no longer for you anymore. It's time to let something go, leave something behind, do something different. All right. But there's this energy here of needing to do things the right way, needing to be 1111, needing to do it like you know you should, is what I just heard. Do it like you know you should. I don't know. Take that how it resonates. There's a fortune cookie on this window. Fortune cookie on a chessboard. And it says, nope. Nope. It says nope. Somebody could have been trying to go after something that, like, you know, you wasn't for you. It wasn't for you, or it's not. All right. And then we have this lady here. She's walking a path. Okay. So someone needs to not play these games with somebody. Or to not play these games, you know, with the universe or whatever something is. Somebody needs to look deeper into something. Get well informed about something. Okay. Or maybe somebody is denying something. Maybe someone is saying no. Maybe someone needs to deny something. Take it how it resonates. But there is energy of it also on a path. You're gonna have to do something in the upright, right? None of that. If we're talking about relationships, you're not gonna be cheating. You're not gonna be out there doing whatever you want to do. You're not gonna have, just because you may protect, provide, and preside over the household, and you do everything that society says that you're supposed to do as a man, does not mean you get to go out there and have fun with whoever, and vice versa for the female. However that looks to you. If this is a business, then you're going to have to do it the right way. You're going to have to get all your legal documents together. Okay? Whether you do a trust, LLC, corporation, DBA, whatever the case may be, you're going to have to do it the right way. If this is someone wanting to be in your energy, they're going to have to do it the right way. Somebody is going to have to speak something, say something, communicate something, because we got a whole bunch of air energy out here. And take responsibility for something. Yeah. I really, truly feel like this could be like an in-between time for someone. Oh, I know that's right. I heard that. This is an in-between time for someone. And you need to take the time to order. You need, even though you're being guided, all right, but you're also given the opportunity to lead yourself in the right way. You need to connect to your higher self. You need to do the right thing for yourself. Do something today that you're going to thank yourself for tomorrow. Yeah, building blocks. Build the foundation for your new life. And there is a rainbow on this card at the bottom of the deck. That's actually considered black magic when you try to use the gifts that God gave you to project onto somebody else. That's the first thing. That's the first mess up. To want to project something onto somebody else, and to project your karma onto somebody else. That's violating so many spiritual laws. So many spiritual laws. I don't condone that. I don't think that's wise. That's not a good idea. If that person's spiritual team is not to fuck with, whoever does that is going to reap exactly what they sow. I don't advise that. I don't think that's a good idea. If the person themselves has high spiritual ranking, baby, somebody gonna need a cane to get up. I don't think that's a good idea. Yep. And we have ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. All right. As I spoke of someone's spiritual team, they coming out. They not to play with. Okay, somebody may have Celtic ancestors. Somebody is releasing karma from their bloodline. Or they have done so, or someone's about to, or this is what is happening at this time, and someone is just on a whole different playing field. Ooh, I know that's right. Wow. Back to receiving downloads. Okay, I'm not going to say where anybody is receiving downloads from, or who or what someone is receiving downloads from, because I'm that kind of reader. I'm not going to put nobody's business out there. It's something that someone needs to speak about, or speak on, or admit, or express in some type of way. Okay. Wow. Oh, this deck is too much. This deck is a lot. This deck is a lot. All right, so more throat chakra energy here. Someone is needing to step into their authentic self. Take charge of their life and do it. The deck. Okay. I feel like I just want to combine all three of these decks. Why not? From the same person. Somebody's a tomb raider. Somebody's a tomb raider. Somebody likes to go into things and take shit. I don't know, however that resonates with somebody. Tomb raider. You know what's interesting? They glorified it in the movie, but you're stealing artifacts. There's nothing glorifying about that. Yeah. something about precision and execution and doing things interesting. I said Tomb Raider, and we have Holy Grail here. So definitely divine union here. After a rebirth. Okay. Somebody is in their like raw energy. Also, there's something about some people, places, people or a person doing something that they really shouldn't be doing and getting devoured spiritually. Getting eaten the fuck up quickly. Okay? What's the name of that song? It's an old school song. Interesting. Okay. I keep hearing ain't nothing to fuck with on repeat. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Okay, so somebody could be from that island. What is that, Long Island? Staten Island. Somebody came from that era. So somebody could have been born in the 70s and was able to really enjoy 90s hip-hop. So someone is coming together with themselves, all right? Or someone is coming into a herd soul mission. All right? Someone's on their path. And there's going to, ooh, it's a celebration. All right, what needs to come out here? What does the collective need to know about this energy that they're in? Or this shadow work that they're needing to do? Ooh, that's a thick bunch. Someone here is a light worker here. All right. And like I said before, you're freeing your ancestors. You are healing generational curses, doing the work. Okay. Someone here may I felt it. There's a word witch here, or someone may classify themselves as a siren. All right. Something to that effect here is definitely something about someone's throat chakra. Maybe someone's trying to block someone's throat chakra, and we all know that shit goes back times a bajillion. In infinite ways, that energy goes back to them. All right. Somebody could have been trying to block someone's transformation or someone's sacral chakra energy, but we know that that energy goes back to them. All right. at the same intensity that they sent it. Someone is definitely needing to explore their emotions here. What triggers you? What, stuff like that. Someone has received a key. Definitely received a key. Heavy on the earth energy, and we got Yeshua here, or some may refer to as Jesus here. There's forgiveness and compassion here. And the feline kingdom is here heavy, because Sekhmet showed herself a little while ago. And so someone resonates with Egyptian, or yeah, I'll leave it there. If you know, you know. I'm not going too deep into it. Just seen 56. That's 11 again. So definitely walking through the gates. And there's a gate here on this card and on this card. There's a door on that card. Okay. There's a door, and it's a small door, but it's a door. Elephants could be significant. We have, what's that, 6, 45, 11, 21, 19 again, 11, and 15. So that's 2 11s on the board. So someone did 3 things real big. Someone walked through 3 doors, or someone closed out 3 cycles, or what? Take it how it resonates. Whatever that means for you. And you got this. Okay? It may be difficult. It may be a challenge. But you have the upper hand. You have strength. You got that far. Energetic cords have been broken. Whatever this toxic binding, whatever this is being handled. I don't like that energy. Can I have one more with that? Yeah, like if somebody was trying to like bind to someone. Okay, because the Justice card isn't just about, balance and law and all of that stuff. It could also talk about a transfer of energy. And with the Devil being here as well, which talks about bindings, right? Someone could have been trying to, yeah, someone's not feeding into that. Whatever someone thought was going to be wish fulfillment, or however someone thought that they was going to get their wishes, their satisfaction, whatever, it's a sour to that. Ten of Swords, over. And someone's moving on. Moving the fuck on. Finding peace and balance. Okay. I have one more with that. Somebody could be a Capricorn or a Libra. Or Scorpio. Yeah, moving the fuck on. Someone could have severed all connections and ties with this toxic bullshit. Someone was able to balance out their shadow and light. Someone is making peace with themselves. Okay, so I don't know if someone likes to have a glass of wine every day, or a bottle of wine every day. Maybe someone has now reduced it to a glass of wine, and they drink more water. They are, whatever. You know, if someone was smoking an ounce a day or every 2 days, however that stuff works, somebody is cutting back on it. They're finding their balance. It may be like at the very beginning, I said something about something being like a bumpy start or whatever the case may be. Something may be slow to pick up an energy, slow in taking action here, slow to get ahead. It's like a slow stream of water, okay, but you need to fill up a whole bucket, and so it's going to take a while. Someone's passion here. There could be a person that is holding on to something here. There could be a person could be holding something over someone's head. It could also be a difficult climb because someone needs to let certain things go. Mindset, habit, people, place, thing, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, because Queen of Wands talks about power. But, well, when I looked at that card, I got power position. And we already seen 10th house out here. It's something that someone is learning. know that's right. Ooh-wee. All right, so there's some things that someone is figuring out, okay? Maybe somebody wants to no, this is about somebody. It's giving interesting. This is about someone putting in time and effort. Okay. If something is affecting someone's ability to make a choice to move forward here. Yep, King of Swords. To take action. Somebody is saying something, or somebody wants to say something, or this could talk about telepathic communication. Maybe somebody wants to call somebody. I'm hearing that song, Girl, What About Me? I spent all on you. Girl, what about me? I love me some Lil Wayne, right? Old school Lil Wayne. It's always a vibe. Some songs. I'm not one of them diehard fans that has every song. Okay? But that song is fuckboy anthem. What about me? Listen to it. Anyway, so something is affecting someone's choices and moving forward. All right. How someone plans their future. Okay. Someone could be or this slow build of an energy here is allowing someone to lean into their feminine energy and be able to work from their shadow, work on their shadow. Someone is needing to look into, maybe someone is needing to do better with their finances. That's one thing I'm getting. Someone is needing to, more Virgo energy here, heavy on the earth, Virgo energy, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, and Libra. So, and then we have Taurus here. Don't forget that. So someone could be a Taurus. Taurus, Gemini. The cuspers are significant here. Anyway. Someone is needing to like steward their finances. Someone is needing to look at how they spend money. Someone is needing to look at where their money is going, who they spending it on, how to nurture something. I heard build something from the ground up. King of Swords. This is educated decisions. So learning all that you need to learn before making a decision here. Ace of Swords, the bottom of the deck. This could talk about someone looking into something, looking into this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this could be a mother, wife, whoever, whatever. If this is talking about a relationship that someone was bound to, someone could be looking into that, investigating, whatever, and finding out some type of truth here. Someone could be getting, wow, clarity on a truth. Someone, man. I'm also getting that somebody is getting messages about how something is going to end in their sleep. Like, someone is also, while someone is healing through something, someone is stabilizing, so they're able to receive more. Somebody is learning something from someone, or again, someone is needing just to put in that work to learn, see something from a different perspective with that Hangman energy. Something, ooh, I was getting that. I wanted to say ghosting earlier, but somebody could be letting a relationship go, letting a person go. Somebody is looking at someone. Someone is getting the truth about who they're with. Okay, that could be romantic, family, or otherwise. Okay. Yeah, somebody is searching and looking and they're getting truth and clarity. Okay, there's some type of communication that's being had, and it's giving someone the information that they need to have. Okay, so someone made a decision real quick. All right, so someone made someone could have made a decision, or could be making a decision. Okay, and it's going to bring in a lot of finances. Excuse me. Or someone following their passions here and choosing that to answer the call, right? Is going to bring in partnerships, that tribe energy that's going to create generational wealth here. That's on the flip side. All right. Going back to what I had said about someone making a choice. Someone made a quick choice because the Knight of Wands, Two of Wands. Could have been about money. Could have been about keeping a tradition. Could have been about a partnership that would have created, it doesn't matter, whatever. There's disappointments here. Okay, this King of Wands energy. There could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, or just someone who's passionate, fiery, whatever. What's that saying? I just heard a little bit of it. Strikes while the something is hot. I didn't hear it all. These people can have a family together. Okay. So there's I just heard too many things at one time. So we have here, this could be an angel coming in to give someone some truth and clarity. Because you got the Judgment and then the King of Cups. That's telling me that's an angel. I heard that loud and clear. Someone's making a decision or making a judgment call about this Empress or mother figure. Okay. Someone could have walked away, or somebody could be walking into, or somebody could be going towards somebody. Somebody want to compete for someone, or there is some type of battle for like a connection, a relationship. Oh my gosh, I'm also getting that let me lay it out this way. Somebody is going to be given something in the astral realms, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah. Yep. That's, yep. I said it all, and it's all right there. Yep. Somebody's gonna be given something in the astral realms. Okay. Thank you. Have a good night. Hey, y'all. Sorry. Wow. Wow. I really like this energy a whole lot. I do. All right. All right. Something in my heart. Something in my heart is got me hooked on you. So, I got a couple, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago? I went out there and I lost my mind in these stores, okay? I went out and I bought a couple decks. This is the Dragon Riders Oracle, okay? And I want to use this to see what is coming towards you. That you need to be aware of. We have Freya. The answer to the question, what is my task, can only be found on the battlefield of life. Only the courageous will discover it. So, something that is about your mission here on Earth is coming towards you. What's coming towards the collective? Zarikiel and Grazalu. The time for being passive and accepting begins now. Let go of all desires. Be patient and prepared. The right moment will come. Everything has its time. Zadikiel, he is of the violet flames. He's of the violet rays. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is Pallas, Athena, and Sweetie. The destiny of your world is changing, and whether this is for good or ill is also in your hands. Protect the good, look after love, and leave no room for lower energies to creep in. I know that's right. Let's do something. Let's see some messages on there. What does Zadikiel want to say? What does Zadikiel want to say to the collective at this time? Archangel Zadikiel, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Something about the past, okay? Process your feelings, cut your losses, okay? Because if you don't process this shit, and you don't, I don't mean to curse. If you don't process this and let this go, you're gonna attract that. And you don't want to attract anything that hurt you. Yeah. And it's, again, with this accept responsibility thing, yeah. So someone is needing to heal and purge and do some really get into that shadow work today, tonight, and tomorrow here. Archangel Zedekio, what do you have to say? What would you... Okay. A celebration. It's a celebration. For your transformation, for facing your fears. Okay? Prosperous growth. Learn from life. Your struggles are not in vain. There is much to be learned from your current situation, and your angels want you to take this opportunity to do just that. Journal about the lessons you're coming up against now and how you can use them to foster a prosperous future. Lord. Okay. Were we not speaking about this? Can I get one more? Archangel Zedekio, what message do you have? By the way, there's 2 people on this card. Okay? Again, this could be talking about your coming into union with yourself or another. Just know once you come into union with yourself, the other will follow. Archangel Zedekio says, step into the unknown. The universe has an abundance of opportunities for you, but you have to step into the unknown to receive it. Your angels support you and remind you not to let fear hold you back from growth. Stand in front of a mirror and repeat to yourself, I can handle anything that comes my way. More that solar plexus. And this is yellow. I can handle anything that comes my way with confidence and grace. Okay? Do this until it feels natural. And then we have financial balance, 603. I said this earlier. This is a wake-up call from your angels. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy. Your angels want you to feel secure and balanced in your state of mind, and your finances contribute to that. Take time today to get real about what's coming into and going out of your bank account. Make any organizational changes you can improve. You can to improve the flow of your funds. Wow. Someone may keep boundaries up because they're fearful of something. Something needs to be forgiven. Somebody needs to figure out what is really holding... Hey. Somebody needs to figure out what's really holding themselves back. Okay. Archangel Zedekio, do you have any other messages for the collective? should read it, huh? 26, that's 8. 26 talks about surrender to your divine guidance and the flow of life. Do not try to force or influence things. Learn to observe and allow things to happen without rushing to intervene. This is the only way in which you will find a magical, mystical path that will enchant your life. The path of enlightenment consists of 2 parts, each of which must be followed in order to awaken and achieve deep insights. One is the path of seeking. The other is that of being found. Ooh, they belong together like day and night, justice and mercy, near and far. Bring them into balance. Zerikyo is connected with the brown female dragon Grazulu, whose name means light of mercy. Message from Grazalu. Practice surrender and listen to your gut feeling, which will guide you well and wisely now. Take the time to travel to your ancestors. We had that card come out. Yo, this is so fucking nuts. Where a source of great inspiration awaits you. The more you surrender to life, the deeper your immersion in trance journeys will be. And the clearer the messages that you will receive there, I said somebody is receiving downloads in their sleep. Somebody, shit is, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Right now. So you can, so you can talk to your spiritual team. You will then be able to anticipate developments with clarity. All right. Okay, Cancer energy here. That card comes with the affirmation and a journal prompt. And we have Lion, more Leo energy, more feline energy. Okay, if you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is the invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. I had this conversation with a young lady earlier. I thought that she was going to, I don't know, feel some type of way about it. But what I had to say, but she didn't. And I'm so happy that she took it well. Because it's important to not be emotionally provoked. Right? And not to allow yourself to get there. Because if you know, those kind of people, oh, so-and-so made me mad, that made me mad, that made me mad, or that person made you mad. Well, how did that happen? How did that person or how did that thing make you mad? Or did you allow yourself to get there? And how did you allow yourself to get there? What is the trigger? What crevice is open in your emotional body that allows for those kinds of things to give you flare-ups? Okay. Beaver, balance. You're being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. Okay, and let's just throw that balanced spirituality and practicality up in there too. We have find your sacred flow, and then we have tiger's eye. That's a crystal that's for the solar plexus. So very interesting. Someone is needing to do a solar plexus meditation. And we have B, productivity. And B's are yellow and black. I love this. And this bobcat was hidden back there. It's time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. Oh my goodness. That's how I know it's a channeled message, because I said all of this earlier. I know for certain, for sure, that I don't be flapping my jibs. They're flapping their jibs through me. The bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. And I'm going to pull a couple of these white cards. Creator Earth, more earth energy. You are light, and we already have that light worker card out here as well. Okay. Fall in love with your own story. Okay, we have 52 and 24. 24 says, Tiger's Eye, I connect with roots so that I may heal. Connect with the root chakra. The Tiger's Eye stone encourages grounding and connecting with your roots, but ancestrally and out in nature. Whether you are directly familiar with your ancestors or not, you can connect with them in meditation and the dream world. You were born within this lifetime to heal and connect with your higher self, but in order to do that, there can be a lot of deep work to do on healing the root causes and issues around ancestral wounds in your lineage. I know that's fucking right. Allow nature to be your companion on this journey and take some time to connect with the trees, flowers, the dirt beneath your feet. Welcome the life force of the planet that's always available to support you. Journal prompt. What can I learn about myself by looking at the patterns of my lineage? This is some, if you are here, go on ahead and pat yourself on the back. Go on ahead and do a little dance and congratulate yourself and be proud of yourself, and to thank your entire lineage, all your ancestors, known and unknown. Thank the Most High God. Thank your angels here. Just celebrate. Okay? That's already out here too. You could be purging from these chakras, the throat chakra, the sacral chakra, and from the solar plexus, where those ancestral wounds are, and connecting to the root. Okay, when we are in utero, when we are in our mother's belly, we are actually absorbing energy on a mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual level. Her experiences, her perceptions, her wounds, her joys, her, all of that. And then we're raised by them, or whatever, maybe trigger warning, someone could be adopted or grew up in a foster home. All of those experiences between in utero to, we're talking about the solar plexus here. So really up until the mid-20s are really, if you don't know that those wounds exist, then it's controlling you. And sometimes it takes some lumps and bumps along the way, some misfires, some non-starters, some bullshit, some karma to help you understand self. And that, a lot of times it's not really, I'm hearing the word intrinsically. I don't use that word, but it's not really you. It's you because you're, you know what I mean? but you have to unravel. You have to... Anyway, Cancer. I embrace my emotions. Take note of all the emotions that you experience. Judgment free. We are natural fluid beings, ebbing and flowing with the tides. So expect to have times of crashing waves along the ease of gentle shores. Through mastering the process of witnessing and letting go of emotional waves, you'll find a grounded peace. Journal prompt. How do I allow my emotions to be expressed more authentically? Ciao. I love this. I love it. I don't think I'm going to close that out there. Clean up. There's definitely achievements here. There's work that has been done that needs to continuously be done. Really, you know, I would say sit in silence, sit in peace, allow it to flow to you. Write it down. Let me get one of these, actually. This is the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle, combined with the Angels and Ancestor Oracle. I'm just going to get some messages. What does the team want to say? Oh, I need a new chair. Bottom of the deck, we have Traveler. Move in a new direction. Ooh. Okay, we did see the Six of Swords, okay? Traveler. And with this astral realm and all that stuff, so definitely travel in some sort of way. Okay, let go of the need to be right. Flip that over there. Then we have you are ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. An intuitive, this card is talking about the knowing that you're receiving from your ancestors, the knowing that you're receiving from your angels, your spiritual team, from your higher self, and from your own DNA, your genetic code. You need to honor that. Don't second guess yourself, and don't let the conditioning of your environment allow you to second guess yourself, because you'll end up blocking your own third eye like that. Okay? Sage, be devoted and committed. This is, to me, is giving mission. You a message that I got when I looked at this solar plexus card is, to whom much is given, much is, I think, expected. Basically, it's just talking about responsibility that comes with power, rank, and decisions, and all that stuff. Like, when we choose certain things, just know that these things come with a responsibility. Okay? You buy a gallon. You chose to buy a gallon of milk. Are you going to leave it out on the counter? No. You're going to put it in the fridge. Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. You are being protected heavily here. We already seen Yeshua out here. Jesus showed up. Sekhmet showed up. We have Archangel Ezekiel show up. The answers ain't never left. Okay, Athena's here. There's Celtic lineage here. There's Egyptian lineage here. There's I won't say that. I'll keep that to myself. But Lyra is here too. We have great teacher. Learn from spiritual experience. All right. It's all, first is spiritual and then it's physical. Understand that. You're going through a deep transformation, and you're going to be being seen more. Okay, you could, oh, that's dope. Someone could be a shapeshifter. Someone could be learning how to how I know that card says shapeshifter and it says transform and unveil your gifts, but how I seen that is a circle. Someone entering into a circle and initiated into some new kind of gift. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Pray from the heart and don't give up on love. All right. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it gave someone the confirmation and the clarity and the understanding that they needed. And check the description box for everything you need to know about me. And subscribe if you like how I read. Bye, y'all.